Hey y'all, welcome to day 5 of the Mounjaro series. It is Cinco de Mayo, and I understand that some of you may be partaking in alcoholic beverages today because of the day, the Mexican Independence holiday. I won't get into the background or the history of it because I am not of Hispanic descent. But it is my understanding that a lot of people are celebrating today and partaking in margaritas and other alcoholic beverages. So with that being said, I'm coming to you all today to talk about alcohol and Mounjaro. So every now and again, I myself partake in a little bit of libations, and I drink me what I call a craft, cold, refreshing adult beverage from time to time. So, with that being said, I wanted to come on here and discuss, can I drink alcohol while being on Mounjaro? Now, this is to be in moderation. And when I say in moderation, that may be like a drink or two occasionally. We're not talking about daily drinking, 3 to 5 drinks a day, chronic alcoholism. This is not going to cover that because that is a whole nother issue and that needs to be treated itself. And so I'm just going to talk about those of us like myself who partake in an adult beverage every now and again. So to begin this discussion, it's going to be short, sweet, and to the point. I will not get into all of the ins and outs and the details of it. So I'm just going to give a brief overview of can you drink alcohol while being on Mounjaro? The end question is yes, you can drink alcohol while being on Mounjaro. However, it must be in moderation and it's for like basic occasional drinking. It's not binge drinking. It's not chronic alcohol drinking. This is not everyday drinking. Just, like people like myself, sometimes when you go out to dinner, you partake in a adult beverage. And so that is what I mean when I say, yes, you can partake in some type of alcohol consumption while being on Mounjaro. And that's if you drink. If you do not drink, this video is not for you. And I will have something for everyone within this series. So that's that on that topic. So to begin, drinking alcohol does decrease the efficacy of how Mounjaro works in your body. It can interfere with the desired outcomes that we are wanting to achieve, which is weight loss and blood glucose management, but weight loss most of all. Alcohol can interfere with how Mounjaro works for us. So with that being said, we really need to be mindful of our alcohol intake because what I've noticed is that for me, this is why I don't drink a lot. Now, when I was 21 and it was 25-cent drink night, yeah, that's different. But at 37, I can't do the things I used to do at 21. So, drinking alcohol can have a negative effect overall on your body. And like I say, it can interfere with how Mounjaro is working for us. Both alcohol and Mounjaro works on our liver. So it can cause weight gain. Daily alcohol consumption or overindulgence of alcohol, it can cause weight gain because it is in excess of calories and it is in excess of empty calories. So this is why I say what I say, that everything in this has to be in moderation and not an overindulgence, because you're not going to achieve the results that you want to have. Now, as for me, when I drink too much alcohol, that's basically like over 2 glasses of whatever it may be, I get sick. I feel bad. I feel terrible. I feel nauseous. I feel bloated. I feel just not myself. And then I regret the decision of having the extra drink. So now whenever we go out to eat or at dinner at home, I have like 1 glass of champagne or my French 75 that I was on at one point. I have 1 glass of that and then I'm done for the night, because I don't like the way that alcohol now makes me feel now that I am on Mounjaro, and I feel drunker longer, which means for me, the alcohol kind of hits me and it lasts in my system. Now, our consumption of alcohol while being on Mounjaro can have a correlation with our increase of caloric intake. So we know that alcohol has a lot of calories. And however, alcohol is not fulfilling to us. So with that being said, we have a tendency to eat a little bit more because we're not eating food and achieving that satiety the way we should fast like we normally would. And so our brain is not telling us, because we have that alcohol in our system, our brain is not telling us, oh, I'm full, maybe I should stop. So when our brain is not telling us we're full and we should stop, we overindulge and we take in more than we should. And sometimes taking in that alcohol and those 6 wings can turn into 8 wings or 10 piece. And before you know it, you done ate too much, which is another thing that I hate about when I personally drink too much while being on Mounjaro, because like I said, it makes me feel sick. I honestly get physically ill when I eat too much. I honestly feel physically ill when I drink too much. So this is why you have to be mindful of what you consume in your body, because you don't want to take in too much. Also, when you drink a lot while being on Mounjaro, you can have an increase of feeling of bloating. You can have an increase of like GI upset, like an upset stomach with the nausea. Me personally, I don't vomit, but you can vomit, have that vomiting. And then you can have an increase of heartburn, which means more, taking in more like your Pepcid, your omeprazole. You may find yourself taking more of that because you have more frequent heartburn and indigestion. So this is why you have to be mindful of your alcohol intake while being on Mounjaro. So as we have enjoyed our activities for today with Cinco de Mayo, I do want to say, please be mindful of your intake of alcohol in addition to the food, because we still want to be on this journey to achieving optimal health. So if you enjoyed this video, I want you to like, share, comment, subscribe. And if it is your first time here, I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you're a returning watcher or subscriber, I want to say thank you for tuning in. And I hope that you all stick around for day 6 of the Maybe Mounjaro series. Again, this is Nurse KP, and I'll speak with y'all again tomorrow. Have a good one, and have a good night, everyone. You won't break my soul, I'm telling everybody.